Number 5 says, find the x coordinates, so that's good, of any point on the curve, trig curve, for which the tangent is parallel to this line. Well, okay, parallel, we've got to find the slope. So we start with this equation, and let's get the slope. So let's just solve for y. I have negative 3y equals negative 3x plus 5. So y equals x, right? That would be negative 3 over negative 3 minus 5/3. So m equals 1. So we're looking for one that has a parallel, has a slope of 1. So then we have to take the derivative of our function. So we need y prime is equal to, and it's, if you want to rewrite it, it's sine of x plus 1 quantity squared. So let's do this chain rule. That would be 2 sine of x plus 1 to the 1 power, right? Inside we have the derivative of sine x plus 1 is cosine x plus 1, and then the derivative of x plus 1 is just 1. So we just have 2 sine x plus 1 cosine x plus 1. All right, so let's see, what does that give us? Let's see if I can see. All right, this looks like an identity. We have 2 sine, okay, hang on. Go back here. 2, can't write. 2 sine A cosine B. Isn't that the same thing as sine of 2A? Sine 2A is 2 sine A cosine A. I don't know why. It should be cosine A, not B. Okay, so that's an identity, cosine A. So we can say that the A is x plus 1. So y prime is now equal to sine 2 of x plus 1. And that was, we have to set that, we had that equal to 1, didn't we? We have to set it equal to 1 because we want to get the same slope. So, okay, this is sine of 2x plus 1 of 2x plus 2 equals 1. Now, stop a minute, unit circle. Where's the sine equal 1? Don't worry about this theta yet. This is just, let's talk about sine theta equals 1. So sine equals 1 at pi over 2. So we can say that theta 2x plus 2 is equal to pi over 2. Now we have to keep going because we have a double angle here, so it would also be equal to pi over 2 and then another 2 pi, so that would be 4 pi over 2, so that's 5 pi over 2, and then another 4 pi over 2, that would be 9 pi over 2. Okay, and so we want to say, what does that mean? That means it would be x coordinate would be any 2x plus 2 that equals pi over 2 plus 2 pi n. And then we solve them for x, so 2x equals pi over 2 plus 2 pi n minus 2, or x equals pi divided by 2, 4, plus pi n minus 1. And that's kind of confusing, but that's a really good example, okay? So that was number 5.